Hey guys, it's Rose and welcome to a new episode of a series. It's an old series, but it's going to be a new name. And the new name is Darkness Among Us. And it's this series about killers that happen to live around the same area as I do. And the case I'm going to be talking about today is the 6 women who disappeared in Chillicothe, Ohio. And it's going to start right now. From April 3rd, 2013 to January 2nd, 2015, 6 women in the Chillicothe, Ohio area have disappeared. 4 of them have been found dead. Of the 4, 3 of the women were found near bodies of water. 1 of them was shot. 26-year-old Megan Lancaster was last seen on April 3rd, 2013. Every family member said they suspect the majority of the cases in Chillicothe are linked. Some even think cases in other nearby areas, including the 2013 disappearance of Megan Lancaster, could be connected. Lancaster's sister-in-law, Katie Lancaster, has said, "These girls all knew the same people. I think it's possible these and other cases are all connected." Megan Lancaster was the mother of a 10-year-old boy. Her vehicle was later found abandoned at an area business. Portsmouth is a city located about 45 miles south of Chillicothe. When Katie Lancaster has also said when Megan disappeared, they all started disappearing. The next victim in the case is Charlotte Trigo. She was 27 and she was last seen by family members on May 3rd, 2014. A mother of 2 children, ages 5 and 14. She still remains missing. The next victim is 30-year-old Tamika Lynch. She disappeared in Chillicothe on May 3rd, 2014. She was found dead 3 weeks later in a creek roughly 20 miles downstream from where it passes through Chillicothe. The location is not far from where another victim's body was later found. According to the autopsy report, Lynch's manner of death was listed as undetermined circumstance. She was dead before she was put in the water, and Lynch was the mother of 3 children ages 6, 7, and 12. Wanda Lemons is another woman that has gone missing, and she's been missing since November 3rd, 2014. 26-year-old Tiffany Sayer was headed to the Chillicothe Inn at the time of her disappearance. She was last seen alive on May 11th, 2015. Jessie Sanford, a friend of hers, said she was doing business at the Chillicothe Inn. She left her under her grandmother's house and is going to go back to the hotel. She says she doesn't know what happened. She thinks somebody took her. It remains unclear if Sarah made it back to the hotel. The following month, her body, wrapped in a sheet, was discovered near a culvert in neighboring Highland County by hikers, 25 miles from Chillicothe. The coroner has ruled the manner and cause of death a homicide. Police are not sure whether she was killed and have no witnesses. She had cocaine, amphetamine, morphine, dilaudid, and alcohol in her system at the time of death, according to the autopsy reports. Sayer is believed to have known the other victims. Many of them were suspected drug users. Some engaged in sex work to support their habit. Others spent time behind bars on various charges. Now, the next victim in this case has a bit of a different story, mainly because she was murdered by a completely different person, but because she disappeared at the same time as the other disappearances and murders, police have kept her in the 6 women that have disappeared in the town of Chillicothe. 38-year-old Timberlake was found alongside a vacant building off Trigo Road in Masseyville, a small town located about 5 miles south of Chillicothe. Authorities say the mother of 5 died as a result of multiple gunshot wounds. Jason McCrae, a 38-year-old convicted sexual offender, was convicted of murdering Timberlake on May 29, 2015. Last year, a missing woman's task force made up of officials from the Ross County Sheriff's Office, Chillicothe Police Department, FBI, and Ohio's Bureau of Criminal Investigation was formed to investigate the cases. During a press conference, Ross County Sheriff George Lavender said authorities have not discounted the possibility that the serial killer may be responsible for at least some of the deaths and disappearances in Ohio. The sheriff said, "When you start ruling things out, you overlook stuff, and we don't want to look over anything." In September 2015, the task force said they believe Ernest Dollar Bill Moore could have information in the cases of the 6 women. Moore, 36, was accused of committing pure torture against a Chillicothe man in July 2015. The victim in that case, according to the Chillicothe Gazette, told police he was punched, kicked, assaulted with a broom, possibly raped with a broom, burned with lighter fluid, silverware heated from the stove, and boiling water. In September 2015, the task force said it believed Ernest Dollar Bill Moore could have information in the cases of the 6 women. WBNS 10 TV in Columbus reported police believe Moore, who reportedly has past arrests for drug possession and drug trafficking, knew each of the women. Shasta Hamrick was last seen alive on Christmas Day of 2014. The following morning, her car was found abandoned near Higbee Bridge in southeastern Ross County. 8 days later, searchers found Hamrick's body in the Scioto River about a mile south of Higbee Ridge. The coroner ruled her death a suicide, but nobody in her family believed she committed suicide. She was also pregnant at the time. Now, these cases are still open, except for Timberlake's. And even though police have ruled the death a homicide, if you have any information on Shasta Hamrick's death or any of the other victims stated above, please call the Wincing Women's Task Force at 740-774-3463. Anonymous tips can be made through Southern Ohio Crime Stoppers at 800-222-TIPS. I will leave a link, well, not a link, but I will leave those numbers down in the description. I will leave the names of the victims and any other pertinent information in the description as well, so that way if anybody knows these women or knows anything about these murders, they can contact the police. These women, even though most of them have been in jail and are said to be sex workers and have drug problems, they did not deserve to be murdered, and they definitely did not deserve to be murdered the way they were, and these children did not deserve to lose their mothers. So please, if you have any information, call the police, even if you just want to remain anonymous. But please help these people find their family and help the families find justice. I hope you all enjoyed the video. It's kind of hard to say because of the matter that I have been discussing in this video, but any tips can help, and just hug your family, tell them you love them, because you never know when you could go missing or somebody else you love could go missing. So please stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next one.